Hello, it's Saturday, November the 6th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Welcome. Today we are reading from the book of Hebrews, chapter 9. We will be reading verses 11 through 22. Here's the word of the Lord. But when Christ came as high priest of the good things that are now already here, he went through the greater and more perfect tabernacle that is not made with human hands. That is to say, it is not a part of this creation. He did not enter by means of the blood of goats and calves, but he entered the most holy place once and for all by his own blood, thus obtaining eternal redemption. The blood of goats and bulls and the ashes of a heifer sprinkled on those who are ceremoniously unclean sanctify them so that they are outwardly clean. How much more then will the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself unblemished to God, cleanse our consciences from acts that lead to death, so that we may serve the living God? For this reason, Christ is the mediator of a new covenant, that those who are called may receive the promised eternal inheritance, now that he has died as a ransom to set them free from the sins committed under the first covenant. In the case of a will, it is necessary to prove the death of the one who made it, because a will is in force only when someone has died. It never takes effect while the one who made it is living. This is why even the first covenant was not put into effect without blood. When Moses had proclaimed every command of the law to all the people, he took the blood of calves together with water, scarlet wool, and branches of hyssop, and sprinkled the scroll and all the people. He said, "This is the blood of the covenant which God has commanded you to keep." In the same way, he sprinkled with the blood both the tabernacle and everything used in its ceremony. In fact, the law requires that nearly everything be cleansed with blood, and without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness. And that is the word of the Lord. The article today by David Cantarelli is the cleansing blood. We don't normally think of blood as a cleaning agent. Much the opposite. We know that blood stains are very tenacious when it comes to removing them from clothes and other porous surfaces. So the image the writer of Hebrew paints for us is not immediately understandable. What clearly transpires from it, though, is the idea that Christ has accomplished for us an eternal redemption that no one else and nothing else could accomplish. Somehow, Golgotha became a spiritual temple where the ultimate sacrifice took place. Christ, through the eternal Spirit, offered himself unblemished to God. His blood became the effective cleaning agent that cleanses our hearts, eliminates the residue of all that leads to death, and allows us to serve the living God. The cleansing of Christ's blood is not just temporary or superficial. It reaches out to our innermost being to create in us a new heart, which is the mark of the new covenant and therefore the down payment on his eternal promises. Take a minute today to thank Jesus for his sacrifice, his forgiveness, and the gift of a cleansed heart. The hymn is "Cleanse Me" by J. Edwin Orr. I praise thee, Lord, for cleansing me from sin. Fulfill thy word and make me pure within. And from the 146th Psalm, verses 7 and 8. The Lord sets prisoners free. The Lord gives sight to the blind. The Lord lifts up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. And this is your daily devotion for Saturday, November the 6th. Have a blessed day.